my 6 a.m. CrossFit. I'm dripping right now, but I decided I'm gonna go straight to the beach and just do a little morning walk. It's not even 7 o'clock yet, but I'm feeling good. I definitely woke up tired and I was gonna make an excuse. I wasn't gonna go. I was like, you know what, I can sleep in, I can go work out later, but I forced myself to get up and go, and I'm really happy that I did because I feel really good right now. I've got a couple meetings today. It's been tough trying to find practice. This past week, I feel like a lot of people are out of town that I normally drill with, and I've reached out to a lot of other people, and no one's available. So that's like the one tough thing sometimes about practice and pickleball is coordinating practice times. I think I've mentioned it before, but it's alright. I might go find like a wall and just hit against the wall for a bit, practice some fast hands, and then, yeah, I've got some physio. I'm trying to fix my knee a little. I injured it about a month ago. And that's about it. Then I gotta pack and I'm off again tomorrow to Grand Rapids, Michigan. So I'm excited. My favorite coffee shop called Celis. Look how cute this cup is. And then I got my acai bowl that I always get. So sometimes I get the pitaya, but today I got the acai one. And they're actually opening a new location in Delray next month, I think. So sometime in August or September. Stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. But I just wanted to hop on here and I don't know. I've been feeling not lost the last week because I've had so much time, but I've had a lot of time to like think and reflect. And one thing that like I always kind of go back to is how crazy my life has evolved over the last 3 years since graduating college. I know it's not really like a, I don't know, talked about enough subject. Athletes that were college athletes or high school athletes and then not retiring their sport, but moving on to a different career, different sport, and the transition behind that. I know for me personally, I felt very, very lost and confused. I felt like I lost a part of me, and I had to find new passions and meet new friends. So if anyone has ever, I guess, gone to college for a sport and then had to adjust to the real world and you kind of go out of your routine of training, I just want to know that you're not alone. And I do want to actually talk about this more and more. Just kind of finding yourself. I mean, there's so many different jobs and careers. And as an athlete, you're used to such a high pace, like, schedule and routine. And you know how to train. But then when it comes to sitting at a desk, you're finding what kind of career that you're passionate about outside of your sport. I feel like it gets overwhelming. So I'm very, very lucky that I found pickleball and I've been able to transition from one sport to another sport and making a career out of it, as well as like with social media and stuff. But I know a lot of people aren't as fortunate and lucky to find that other sport to jump into, and sometimes you have to settle into a job that maybe is a little uncomfortable at first, but I feel like it's all part of life and you have different phases and stories of your life that you have to go through, but it's all like a learning curve. So as long as you're happy, you're doing what you love, however that might be, I just want you to make sure that you don't forget what it is that you're passionate about and your hobbies, and make sure that you're loving what you do. I want you to wake up in the morning and feel excited. I mean, I get to train and work out and create content, so I mean, it's pretty nice. Yeah. That was just my thought the other day. So I don't know how to talk about it, and I'd love to have some people actually come on to my vlogs or maybe create a podcast and just kind of talk about different people's stories. And I'd love to go more into depth on my own story. I feel like I keep it kind of surface level for right now until I can kind of deep dive into my background and how I got to where I got. Alright, so I'm just packing to go to Grand Rapids today. And then from Grand Rapids, I'm going to Winnipeg. So normally if it's like under a week, if it's under 2 weeks, I always go carry-on. But I just have way too much stuff right now for like the next 3 to 4 weeks to go carry-on. So you can check this bag. I think it's actually done. So I actually got this bag when I played squash. Dunlop used to be one of my sponsors, and this bag has literally been in my life for probably the last 10 years, which is like incredible that it's like lasted that long. And then I partnered with Grayson, which is a really, really great luggage company. And they gave me my carry-on suitcase, which has lifetime warranty, and then this really incredible backpack. It has 3 pockets, so there's this pocket here. And so I just kind of keep everything that I need like to be accessible for the flight. And then I put my paddles in here, so I'm gonna load those up. I like to bring 3 paddles with me when I travel. So I'm gonna bring a brand new one and then 2 used ones. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring a 14, a 12, and a 16 millimeter, just so I have options in case one of them isn't feeling great and I need to change it up. And then what else? Don't need this one. I've got my laptop. It'll go in the other pocket on the other side. My flight's around 1, so I'm probably gonna head to the airport an hour before. It doesn't take me that long to get to the airport normally, so I'd rather not sit there all day because I have a layover and then a flight, and I get in at like 7 p.m. tonight, so it's just a long day. So I'd rather wait here, finish everything, head to the airport, and just get on the flight. I did have one close call though at the airport. I lost track of time. I thought the flight was like an hour later, and I was literally at the airport for 2 hours. And I'm sitting there and I'm waiting, and I'm like, you know what, I should just go check the gate. Turns out they were boarding, and they were almost done boarding. So I would have missed my flight if I didn't just go like check my gate, because normally I'm very, very organized and on top of things. But that was just a little wake-up call to make sure I don't do that again. So I think I have everything. I forgot to put this in my bag. I'll just throw it in the top. Alright. I'm gonna bring another little carry-on bag just because I have all these snacks that I'm bringing today. I don't know why, I just felt like I needed a bunch of snacks. But, because I always end up, when I travel, I sometimes like to eat candy or chocolate or like dried fruit. And at the airport, it's ridiculously overpriced. So I'd rather just buy it at like Trader Joe's or Fresh Market and then bring it with me. Alright, this is my case. Done. Alright, I just landed in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and now I have to wait an hour for Grayson to get in so we can Uber to the hotel, check in. And I'm hungry. All the restaurants were closed. My goal is to grab dinner, sit here, watch some Netflix. But now I'm just sitting here all by myself. But that's okay. I'm cozy. I found a couch and charging my phone. But my flights went well. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day. I think it's raining, so the whole event's going indoors. So that'll be interesting. So I'm not sure I'll find a practice court, but I'll try and do a workout. And then I'm gonna be doing a little bit of commentating unless I get called up. So we'll see how that goes. Oh. Get out.
Oh, we're still missing.
Florida Smash win this, we're going to go over to Green break, right? Not the Heartaches. They win this one.
Orlando, squeeze him!
First, MLP.
That is sweet.
Hey vlog, I am now in Winnipeg. I just finished my whole week in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I was there for MLP as an alternate, but also doing a lot of commentating. So if you're watching Grandstand Court, I was probably commentating that. So that was a very cool experience because I've never commentated before. So it's kind of, you just learned on the spot. And I definitely watched a lot of pickleball. So I feel like I learned a lot because I don't typically watch a lot of pickleball. And then yesterday, Sunday, was a very long travel day. My flight was just delayed. It wasn't like long flights, but it was just like long layovers and then delays. So I got back to Winnipeg at like 1 a.m. And then today, trained, been playing a bit of catch up, had some meetings, and just kind of getting settled in for the rest of my training week. But I'm excited to be back home in Winnipeg and excited for a good training week this week. And looking forward to being in one place again for like a week and a half before I'm off again to, well, you'll see. I'll tell you where I'm off next week, but it's always a new place every week. So definitely never a dull moment. See you next week.